My name's Aaron. We've got a property here in northeastern Australia. It's very tropical, and I want to share with you our journey of being as self-sufficient as possible. We've got our own animals, we've got our own orchard, got the veggie patch behind me here. We try and catch and source all of our own protein from the ocean and the land, and we also have a cafe which I'll show you over there, and some of the animals at the end. Let's go for a journey. It's been 4.5 years and I want to share it with you guys. Let's go for a walk. We're showing you the pride of the property, where we grow all of our greens, herbs and veggies. First of all, this is the curry plant, the curry leaf. We put that in a pot just to keep it controlled, so it's well drained, because we live in one of the wettest places of the world. Last year I think we had about 6 meters, but generally between 4 and 5 meters, so it's a lot of rain. I've got at my feet a lot of little passion fruit seedlings, so we're doing a bit of a trial on a few different varieties of passion fruits. Now, we've been getting some off our neighbours which grow a big, beautiful, perfect passion fruit. I'll see if I've got one later to cut one open and show you. But we love our spice in our food, so we've got lots of different types of chili. We've got mint that's acting as a bit of a ground cover through the 3 different beds that we've got. We've got broccoli, lots of different chilies. We've got here a really beautiful one, is a rosella, the rosella flower. They're beautiful to make teas out of the petal, and also you can make beautiful chutneys. We've really focused on this year getting a lot of different varieties of tomatoes. So we've got cherry tomatoes that are growing out along sort of the grass, and then we've also trellised some up. 2 things we've been focusing on to grow really high quality tomatoes is doing some pruning and tipping along the bottom, just to allow for airflow, which helps with funguses when it's really wet and still like it is now. So all these different side shoots here, we're just making sure that they're pruned up to focus on one central leader that sort of comes up. And then you'll see a lot of them are flowering, setting fruit, and I'd say these would have to be the stars of the show. These gorgeous black purple tomatoes. It's probably still a day or 2 off, but still a little bit green. Got a little bit of flavour through there, but I'm just really excited to try them. Probably a few days off. Fresh tomato. At the cafe that we have, called the Pocket Cafe here in Alarish, it's on the main highway as you head up the east coast of Australia. We sell a lot of different seeds, so a lot of what we're growing in the veggie patch here, you can actually buy seeds from the cafe. So definitely check that out. We've got water spinach, we've got shallots, we've got leeks, we've got different types of kale, rocket, eggplant. This is my favourite chili. This is a medium spice chili. And if you get a closer look here, I don't know, there'd be 100 chilies on it. So we generally add 1 or 2 of them to every meal. Really nice. We'll keep those seeds actually. We've got coriander, we've got parsley, we've got different types of basil, we've got a couple of different varieties of mint, which this is one of the first years the mint has been growing exceptionally well. We've also been eating a lot with wing beans. They're one of the best tropical beans and something that's been really well suited to this climate. Let's see if we can find some. It's coming to the end. But they're all little baby wing beans. They grow really fast, especially coming up to a full moon. But we have been eating these all the time. The trick is picking them young before they get too hard and tough. That there's a big, dried, hardened wing bean. It's too firm and hard to eat, but we're going to leave that hang there, let it go brown, and we'll use the seed out of this when we plant more. More tomatoes. And at the end here, we've got big clumps of ginger and turmeric. And one of the biggest factors, I think, of the success so far with this veggie patch is really prepping the beds. So we used manure from the animals, ducks, goats, cows, buffaloes, literally shoveling shit and putting it in here. We've put a lot of hay, we put fish frames, crayfish heads, a lot of love, and let that break down over probably like a 3 or 4 month period, maybe even longer. And it's working well. Don't need to go to the shops to get our greens. The close-up of our Bullock's Heart tomatoes. Beautiful features, good size. You just got to be really onto the caterpillars. Look at that. Come here, little caterpillar. It's going and eating and nesting up in the tip, so that's ruined. Yeah, got to be onto it. Everything wants to tax you. Behind me here, we've got lemongrass, which we're using in a lot of curries. We're using in teas. We have a cinnamon tree, which is very young. Doesn't seem to be enjoying, oh, caterpillar. Doesn't seem to be enjoying the wet. Sorry, bud, you're getting fed to the ducks, which I will introduce the new ducks to you later. Getting a shower of rain coming down, so I've come up to the deck. I've got the laptop, my phone, and my power bank all getting charged off one of the most practical items and something that I use every week here on the homestead, the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max. I've had this for about a month. It's a serious bit of kit. I'll tell you why I like it. I've been using EcoFlow, like portable power stations, for the last 12 months. I just come back from a 2-week camping trip, charging all of my filming gear, boating equipment, lights for the camp. I run internet off it, the Starlink, charge all my gear. This particular one is an absolute beast though, because it's got 2,400 watts of output. I haven't found anything yet that I can't run with it. Here in this environment, we get a lot of storms and cyclones and things that cut out the power. So it's super important for us to have alternative power sources. Now, I really like this as opposed to a generator. It's light, compact, sleek, very quiet, and is very easy to charge up. Here I can plug it into solar or the AC simultaneously. It goes from 0%, so dead flat, to 80% in 43 minutes. It's unbelievable how much you can get out of it. It also lets you know on the front with the current output how long it will last for, hours or days. I've been genuinely impressed. You know, when the power's gone out, I've put irrigation pumps into it, I've charged power tools, I throw it into the back of the buggy and use it out in the paddock to charge stuff up. It's a really great bit of kit. I have been using EcoFlow products, like I said, for over 12 months. Wanted to share that with you guys. And right now, there's up to 38% off their website. There's a QR code right there if you'd like to click on it and find out more, or I'll leave a link in the description to this video. It's great gear. I really do back it, guys. I wouldn't be sharing it with you if it wasn't an amazing bit of technology. I'm getting a lot of use out of it, and yeah, if that's something that interests you, check it out. But looks like that rain's going to ease up. Behind me here we've got some granadillas. A granadilla is, I've shared this with you guys before, but it's never been as healthy as it is now. The granadilla is like a passion fruit and a pawpaw. Had a beautiful night together after a glass or two of red wine, and they made the granadilla. Beautiful seeds inside, beautiful juice, quite a unique tasting fruit, but normally they just get stung from a very young age and we have to bag them when they're small, like that. But it's just loaded with perfect, clean, big granadilla. So very happy about that. There's none ripe now, but check in a couple of months. Let's go for a walk into the orchard. This is a Philippines variety of mango that's meant to be suited for the wet tropics. We've only probably had 3 or 4 fruit off it. It is exceptionally tasting. It's unbelievable fruit, but we're finding it really difficult for the flowers to then set. The next week we're forecasted for rain and wind. Is there anyone out there who has any tips on what we should be doing other than creating some sort of an igloo to protect it from the rain? Should we be spraying it with anything on the ground, on the flowers? We'd love to get a feed of mangoes, but we're yet to have any. We've got bees, insects, flies pollinating, but no success yet. So let us know, mango experts, please. This is our most established durian tree. It's a gumpun, which is a Thai variety. It flowered at the end of last year. It probably was the first thing that got planted. As soon as I came here, this went in the ground, probably in the first week. I'm really hoping we get some durian off it this year. The journey will continue. We'll eventually, but we've got a few that'll probably flower this year, this being one of them. Really hoping to get some fruit. It's massive. It's looking so good. I think we got quite a few jackfruits starting to come on. And oh yeah, there's a lot setting on this actually. This is the J36, the Malaysian sweet yellow crunchy. Yeah. So this is from a seedling that sort of found its way in from Malaysia from a friend. And as you can see down the bottom here, as I jump over all the sticks and branches that got pruned off, look at that. Big clumps of fruit. We may come in and thin some of these, take some fruit off to prioritize the bigger ones filling out, but we should get some really nice fruit. I think last year we had 12 beautiful big jackfruit off this. So these are our bees. I'm being very calm and quiet because they're humming away in there, doing God's work, making honey. And when they bite you, it really hurts. But we recently harvested out, geez, quite a few litres of honeycomb and honey. We sell it over at the shop, at the cafe, and obviously personal consumption. And they go out every morning early and they'll pollinate dragon fruit flowers, go into the veggies, the citrus. We just had a really good crop of mandarins, oranges, limes, grapefruit. So yeah, these are probably one of the most important parts of the orchard. So this is our new flock of Indian runner ducks, featuring 2 geese who actually think they're ducks. We unfortunately, it was actually probably the saddest day we've had here. All of our flock, bar 2, got killed by a bacteria called botulism. We came through this orchard which they sort of, you know, forage through and live in, and we fertilized it with a really old blood and bone fertilizer, like a blood and bone meal, and that had bacteria growing in it that paralyzed them all, and we had half of them died and half of them we put them to sleep. So we lost almost all of our flock. Fortunately, one of our neighbours had some incubating, and thank you, Sue, if you see this, but we got another dozen off her, and we've hand raised these plus two geese, which are hilarious and are great protectors of the flock, I think. But yeah, they're going down to the creek, they're having a swim, they follow us around, and they forage through, eating pests, fertilising, and they're beautiful. They're about 3 months old, and I think in another 3 or 4 months they'll start laying eggs. Hey! Over this side of the orchard, 7 different rows, and all has a different species or variety of fruit tree, but then in between, well, no surprises, this is a durian row, but this one, every sort of gap we've got either pawpaw or a big tropical spinach or a banana or ginger or turmeric or something that's I guess a faster growing crop that we can cut out. This is a purple stem New Guinea red pawpaw, which both the ducks love and we love. It's very prolific and sets really nice fruit. Like, as you can see, that's like a few kilos of fruit, and that'll get a lot bigger. Durians, these here are about, I don't know, they'd be probably 2 years in the ground now. And we've got cement posts that are about 6 to 8 meters apart with high density wire through the middle of them. Because in this part of Australia, we get a lot of strong wind and big cyclones. So this is just hopefully securing them from any natural disaster we might have. You got to. What else can I show you? We have this row here behind me with some very small, geez, this is actually starting to flower, sapodillas. These are sapodilla marcots that came off a pretty heavy bearing, very tasty sapodilla or chiku. Sort of tastes like burnt caramel, sugar, cinnamon, really tasty fruit about the size of your fist. There's a couple of bigger ones up here. I'm really hoping and waiting for them to bear a lot of fruit, because there's been a distinct lack of fruit. We've got some sugarcane in. We love some other different varieties of sugarcane. Oh, we might be on. Fucking grasshoppers, get out of it. You reckon they're leaves or flowers? They could be flowers. Hoping to get some nice fruit on these. They're a really...
Oh, there's a big one at the back.
Oh, sweet. Oh, we've got one set. All right, good. I can show you a sapodilla. So that there is what they look like. Sort of a brown, orange, rough, quite thin skin, and like a caramel, sort of orange color on the inside. These are such an underrated fruit. They're incredible. Some really quality fruit off our banana row. There's a lot of different varieties we've got, probably 8 different varieties, and relatively easy to maintain. Just got to keep a lot of fertilizer and water up to them, because the banana plant is largely water. Got a really nice bunch here that we probably should have bagged will probably come in bag, but that's filling out really nicely. A lot of banana smoothies in that one. But some varieties are a lot more susceptible to different diseases. This one here, ideally you want to have 7 really healthy leaves that come out to help grow and fill out that bunch, but this here is not going to amount to anything, so we'll cut it out, let that decompost into the ground, and this next generation will hopefully thrive. Yeah, every time we cut them out, we go feed it to the goats, supplement their diet. Yeah, you can see if you come and look in the stem here, have a look there. That's just growing up through the middle and rotting it from the inside, which is bad for business. That's all right, we've still got a lot of beautiful bunches, probably 6 really nice bunches coming through. It's a nice looking one, eh? It really smells very strong of fish in here because my brother and sister went out last week. They got some seafood, and everything they didn't eat, all the scraps, go back into the soil, back into the food chain. Behind us, we've got a little bit of spare space here along this rainforest line. We're going to plant them out with durian seedlings and a tropical variety of avocado, probably about 4 or 5 different types of avocado, now that we've got this sort of overcast, cool-ish, wet, humid weather. What are you girls doing? What are you doing? What are you looking for, hey? I'll see if there's any pawpaw for you, any ripe ones. Might be one up here. Oh, yeah, girls, could be a lucky day. Oh, not really ripe. There you go. You get some there. There you go. You've got a really prolific eggplant, purple eggplant here behind me. It just constantly flowers, constantly throws fruit, but if you don't pick them early enough, they will split. So we're trying to pick them young, keep them well pruned, and give them plenty of tuck, a lot of fertilizer. We're finding pretty much all year round, we'll have a really healthy supply of eggplant. Yeah, a lot of pawpaws, both yellows and reds, pawpaw, papaya. Hey. they're so good. They bring us so much joy. We have other big durian seedlings here. We've got some rainforest trees and different natives that we've planted because we do get a lot of native wildlife here, including the cassowary, which is one of the most dangerous and the largest flightless rainforest bird in the world. It's sort of only found in a few different spots. Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, top of Australia, North Queensland. If you want to know more though about the different tropical and exotic fruit we have, such as soursop, rambutans, pulsans, mangosteens, different types of the tropicals, watch some of the other videos or ask me some questions in the bottom for me to answer in another video, and I'll help where I can. I'm still learning too, still learning. I'm over to the cafe. I want to introduce you to a couple of the babies, which are up in their stable, staying dry with mum. This is Shady. Hey Shady. Shady's a bit cagey because he's been really naughty. He headbutted a kid at animal feeding. We do animal feeding if you'd like to join. Not always does your child get headbutted by a sheep. Quite often it's... I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, that did happen. But kid got free ice cream and wasn't hurt. Shady's gonna end up as lamb chops though. Hey Milo, this is Mama Milo. And if you come in here to the shed, you'll meet our 4 new babies. 5 new babies, oh my God. Hey, hello. Hey Mum, how are you? This is one of the little bubbers. They're very beautiful. They all range from probably 2 weeks old to maybe 5 or 6 weeks old. These are the twins here, Olive and Truffle, having a feed. They're pretty aggressive on the teat, but we've got really good mums, a lot of milk. We actually did a goat's milk latte one morning when we were milking one of the mums. Hey. But do come if you're here on a weekend, Saturday, Sunday. We do animal feeding at 8:30 in the morning. It's completely free, and there's a 99.9% chance that you won't get headbutted by a sheep. What are you doing, Mum? There's a little Pedro. Hey, you're getting really big. Getting super big, Pedro. This is Pedro's mum. Hey, bunny. And, ready? We've got a lot of Indian runner ducks, we've got chickens, we've got little baby chickens. It feels like every time we turn around here, there's a new baby animal. There's baby buffaloes, we've got baby cows. I think we're gonna have a new lot of calves in 2 months' time. So yeah, there's always something going on. We open here at the cafe every single day of the year other than Christmas and New Year's till 3 p.m. So if you're coming past, pulling off the highway, get yourself a cuppa, ice cream, toasty. We do all sorts of good stuff, local products and produce. Big shed to hang out outside of the rain, or if it's a beautiful sunny day, come out and feed the animals, sit on the grass, have the tropical Far North Queensland farm experience. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Hey. These two little beautiful bubbas had a mother that didn't want them. So they got dropped off here by someone locally, and we've been hand raising them, hand feeding them. Thought someone's eating my pants. Hey little bubba. You eating my shirt? Yeah, they've been getting bottle fed 4 days, or 4 times a day. Oi! Pedro, no! Bad Pedro. Actually chewing up my shirt. Bad Pedro. Should we go see if we can find some baby chickens? We'll go give the chickens and ducks a bit of a feed. Hey! Hey girls! And your big fancy cock. Got a bit of tucker? So these are all of our different coloured Wyandottes and Indian runner ducks. We used to have turkeys, we've had geese, but now we've just got lots of Indian runners, a lot of chickens. We've got fresh eggs all the time, little baby chickens. I actually think some were born a few days ago. Is this mum here? Oh wow. I wonder how many there is. Quite often they'll go and hide in the long grass or sort of under the shed here, and they'll just disappear for, I don't know, 3 weeks. And then they'll re-emerge with some beautiful baby chicks. Hey, how many do you have, Mum? You've got 4. Hey. Hey, sorry, Mum. Don't worry, I'll give it back in a second. Oh, look how fresh. Look how fresh that little baby is. Calling out for Mum. Come on back. Here you go. Good mum, good mum, good mum. See how defensive she is? She just put all the feathers standing up on the back of her neck. I think she'll be a good mum. Very protective. All right, we already got the eggs this morning. I'll do a quick check. This was actually an old cane harvesting and planting trailer that my granddad built a very long time ago. Oh, look at that. That's breakfast. And if you come over this side, I think one of the mums is laying. There's a lot of eggs here. I'll leave them there. Oh, good to see you're doing well, girls. Here, give me a bit more tucker. So up here is the feed for the chickens, and down the bottom the ducks. And all in here is just full of chook shit. So this is what will come in every few months. We'll just scrape this out with a shovel, and we'll put that in the veggie patch at home. Free fertilizer. Big news to share with you guys if you haven't heard. The cafe behind me, the Pocket, is actually up for sale. The decision didn't come easy to us, but we felt after 5 years, it's time for Mum and Dad to retire, and for me and my brother Jack to focus more on expanding the tropical fruit farm and going more into our agricultural ventures. We are looking for the right person to take it to the next level. For anyone who lives locally here or has come through, will know it's a pretty special space. We've got amazing staff, it's an amazing venue, and yeah, every sort of month it's going from strength to strength. So I will leave a link in the description of this video. You can reach out to Chris from One Hive Property Group. He's the one that's doing the discussions with potential buyers, but yeah, it's recently gone for sale. So check it out if you are interested. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.